Thank you for your time today. I am going to be discussing the recycling of metals, the benefits of recycling metals, and the history of recycling metals. I do have an audience. This is my lovely daughter, Alana Terry. I have my son. He's part of the audience as well, Michael Towers.
Yo!
My husband, Matthew Towers.
How's it going?
My sister, Armira Gonzalez.
Hello.
I told you to stop it.
And
Stop. Stop.
today we're going to be discussing copper. We're going to be discussing steel. We're going to be discussing aluminum. And if you melt it down to its most finest form, the benefits that can come from that. So, a lot of people don't know that the first time that the British chose to help the military by melting down any type of metal, it was actually George Washington III, his horse statue, and they melted it down into bullets. 49,000 bullets to be more exact. And that's whenever we began to realize the benefits of what recycling metals can do to help our economy. And then, I kind of blanked. So, I have some examples right here. This is copper. And copper that is melted down into what we call an ingot. I specifically don't know exactly how much this one weighs, but it weighs nevertheless. And a pound of copper is $3.30 a pound. So I'm going to pass it around and let you see, if you melt copper down to its finest form, that you can kind of see how much it weighs.
Weighs about 5 pounds.
About 5 pounds. Then I have aluminum. Aluminum melted down. This is roughly over a 5-pound bucket of aluminum cans melted down into its finest form. I'll pass that around. And you can see it's kind of heavy, but you can tell the difference between that one and copper.
Yeah.
The price on aluminum, whenever you melt it down, is 85 cents per pound. So 5-pound bucket melted down in finest form, it's about $4 or $5. And then we have some steel. So this steel has been melted down, and if you choose not to take it somewhere or melt it down into an ingot, you can make tools. There's all sorts of tools. Some of these actually we weren't supposed to after we realized that you're not supposed to take railroad tracks, but we did. And we melted them down into its finest form, or actually melted it down into different things. So there are places that you can go to recycle metals, and there's a place in Bristol. It's actually called Scrap Metal. There is another scrap metal place in Kingsport. It's Thompson Scraps. And let's see, the Native Americans, and a lot of our ancestors, can't remember where that part was going. They took metal and melted it down and saw that it was better for the economy. It makes it more efficient for us as living. As a great philosopher once said, that an enterprising kind of person is somebody that sees a scrap of metal, but doesn't just see a scrap of metal, actually sees a work of art. So this was the best visualization I could give to you, to express to you any kind of information if you've ever wondered about metal and the way to recycle it instead of just throwing it away. So I hope that this helps if you're ever wanting to recycle metal. Thank you and have a good day. Can you turn it off?
I told you it wasn't
I don't
important.
have to turn it. Mine meant to be staying.